I kind of wanted it to be none of the dorsal hump. I wanted it to have a slight slope if possible.
Slight slope.
Yes, a little slope, and I wanted the hump to be completely gone. And at the bulb of my nose, like the lower part, thinned out a little bit if possible.
But this is really beautiful right here. The tip definition
the tip
is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I want to preserve that. And that will preserve the character of the nose. So it'll still look like you from the front view, but in the side profile,
I would completely different.
Beautiful.
And I want it, if possible, for it to not to be crooked. And I'm
going to fix your breathing. Your breathing
yes,
is...
I can't breathe through my nose.
Yeah, so I'm going to fix that.
And thin out, I feel like there's one thick part of my nose. It's like above my tip. It's like right there.
Right there.
Yeah, just thin it out a little.
Yeah,
and my nostrils, will they look smaller?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because the whole nose is coming in from the profile and to the nostrils. Naturally, I'm not cutting no outside cuts at all. It's going to be absolutely scarless from inside.
That's awesome. I'm so excited.
You're going to have such a beautiful result. I love
you.
your face, and I think just a little refinement like you suggested, we're going to accomplish all that.
Yes.
In 1 hour, you will have a prettiest nose in the world.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So excited for this to be gone because it's like my biggest insecurity on my face. And thankfully, Dr. Kanodia, the best of the best, can fix it and make it the nose of my dreams.
You're kind. Thank you. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I'm
You'll
so
have a beautiful,
excited.
This is superb, beautiful face. If you analyze this face, what's great about it is look at this tip nostril complex. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful light reflection. And that's one of the important things about noses is to recognize what's really beautiful and preserve that. So that's where you're preserving the character of the nose. And by doing so, to her friends and family, it looks like the same person. So it does not have this obvious nose job look. And that's so critical to recognize what's really beautiful. And in her case, when you look at up front, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this nose. It's absolutely beautiful. So the tip nostril, there's a little asymmetry here, and that's because the septum is deviated to the left side, and then inside it goes to the right. So it starts here instead of behind the columella. It starts at the left nostril and goes to the right nostril, and then turns back. But again, the thing to admire and appreciate in her face, gorgeous cheekbones, eyes, everything is working, beautiful front view. Here is what she's concerned with. So this is the bony part, this is the cartilage part. So you're going to file this down, you're going to shape this down and bring the projection of the nose, bring it in about 3 to 4 millimeters, one sliver at a time. That's how the surgery, and it's all done from inside the nostril. There's no outside cut. And that's the beauty of it, that it heals faster because you're creating less surgical trauma. And these noses heal very quickly, and our goal will be to have absolutely no bruising. Once we shave the profile down, the roof will open up and we need to narrow these wide bones. They look narrow here, but the base of the bone is wide, and we need to reconnect the bones so the pyramid of the bridge is connected. So this is called hydrodissection and vasoconstriction. That's the septum right there. That's the beginning of the septum, and it's all done from inside, so there's no outside cut at all. That's the cartilage right there. And I'm going to separate this membrane, separate this membrane, separate. By separating that, I'll be able to access the cartilage and straighten it. And the broken pieces of cartilage will be utilized. And this is a piece of cartilage. It's supposed to be sitting like this, and it was sitting like that. And now we're going to utilize it. And this is the other piece of broken cartilage. You can see it's fractured from previous injury. Another piece of broken cartilage, and I'll be able to straighten it and use it for spherograph. The tip complex is so beautiful, and since we don't want to interfere with that, and that's the beauty of the scarless rhinoplasty, my first cut is going to be way beyond, in between the two cartilages, right here, and that's how I will preserve the integrity and the character of this beautiful tip definition. So the cut is way inside and allows me to work in that space between the skin and the framework of the nose. The upper half of the nose is bone, right nasal bone, right upper lateral cartilage, right tip cartilage. Those are the three structures: nasal bone, upper lateral cartilage, tip cartilage. And her tip cartilage being so beautiful, we went beyond that. So the first cut was made between the tip cartilage and the upper lateral cartilage, and now sliver by sliver we're going to shave this portion of the cartilage and little filing of the bone, and that'll bring us to the desired profile. This is sliver by sliver. This is really beautiful specimen. Right upper lateral cartilage, dorsal septal cartilage, left upper lateral cartilage. This is a sliver removed to lower the cartilage profile. The profile is already lower. So it's step by step cartilage profile, 2 slivers removed, and now we go to the bone. So that's a rasp, and that's what's going to file it. And the same space we had created, that's where it's going to go, and it files the bone. So I've come down on my knee several times during the surgery, so my eyes are at the level of the profile, and I tap, tap, tap to understand, so now the cartilage profile and the bony profile has been lowered. And if you look at these pieces, so this was the slivers of cartilage which were removed, one of the main sliver right here, and this was the bone, right and left nasal bone. So it lines up beautifully. By removing those 2 pieces, we were able to lower the bridge, open the roof, and then we'll reconnect the roof by shifting the bones, straightening the bones. Because of the trauma, the bones were a little crooked and wide at the base, and so the bones will need to be realigned in its normal anatomical position. They're that wide and they need to be narrowed. And now that because we have removed this bone, the bones will come in and recreate this beautiful pyramid. So cartilage, bone, and now the next step will be to narrow these bones, straighten them, to put them back where they used to be. Broken pieces of cartilage, I'm going to carve them into spreadographs to keep the valves open. And this gives her permanently better breathing, because not only we have straightened the septum, this used to be obstructing her airway, and now it's going to be used to open her airway. This is the nasal valve area, and it gets a little weak, A, from the trauma, and B, because of the fact that this connection between the bone and the cartilage has been lost from shaving this. So you don't want the collapse, you don't want the weakness in the internal nasal valve. So the spreadographs will be attached here to the septum, and the effect will be to open up the valve so that she can continue to breathe all throughout her life. Left spreadograph has been done, and you see how it has repaired the collapsed left internal nasal valve, and the right one is still weak. So now left and right, both spreadographs are done, and she's going to have I'm going to shift the bones to realign them of the trauma. They were displaced. So this left bone was here, and we shifted it. It's realigned in its normal anatomical position. This is still here, and this will need to be brought in. From here, they've been brought in here. From here, here. And you put it on, and you have to mold it real fast before it gets hard.
Yes. This
And
is
you should be-
suction. Yes, it's like a suction.
And the septum looks so amazingly straight on.
I can breathe so much better. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Ta-da!
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Oh my god. It's so perfect. I can't believe it's on my face. What?
That's you, Olivia.
Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh my god. This is crazy. It's so perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. This is crazy.
Because-
This is crazy. It's like perfect. It's so surreal. Like it doesn't even feel like
You still
on
look
my
like
face.
yourself.
I still look like
and that's
myself,
it.
but
That's like
it's
the best.
perfect. It's like the best version I could have of myself. Like he literally like, it's crazy. Like how much this could like change my face.
I
Like
know.
he's like a magician. It's insane. Like it's like everything I could have asked for, and it knows.
Wow. Absolutely nice.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Love it.
It looks-
Huh? Nice.
It's so much smoother, and you
Yeah.
made one of my biggest insecurities like one of my favorite things on my face. Like it was my biggest insecurity before, and I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Love it. Love it.
Thank
love it.
you. And I've already gotten so many compliments on it, and I could breathe so much better. Like it's crazy. Like it's the biggest difference ever.
Yeah, and it just changes. If you breathe better, you have more energy, you sleep better, and your septum was crooked on both sides, and we fixed it, and already you're breathing better. And it's still swollen inside and outside. Now, wait about another 4 or 5 weeks, the swelling goes down, and this whole inside outside is going to look absolutely amazing. But I'm absolutely thrilled how good it looks. It's
It
beautiful.
looks
profile.
incredible. It's
Wow.
already perfect.
Wow.